What a good morning and good time to highlight what flowers are in the garden. Now, I want to know majority, if not all of these flowers are like 98% of these flowers were planted by Epic Gardening. They are a wonderful, wonderful team, wonderful people, super kind, super gracious. They're amazing to learn gardening from. So I highly encourage you to follow Epic Gardening on social media and YouTube, especially follow their Epic Homestead. You will learn everything about gardening. That's how I learned how to garden, and they did this whole entire garden transformation last September, October. So I'm in this new garden for spring, even though it's going to be 90 degrees today, but they made this a strawberry bed and that one a strawberry bed. So there's still so much left of what they did, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I did add the chamomile and over there because I learned from another gardener, baker, influencer that chamomile enhances the flavor of strawberry. So I did do that, and then look at, we have the first, speaking of flowers, we have the first few finally popping out. When I first got this, it was probably like a couple of inches tall, so it's grown so much. Now, I don't know the names of the flowers, but I will look them up and I will post them right now. I'll post them on this video as I go along, so just bear with me. So here's the first flower showcasing. Look at this yellow. It's just like sunshine, right? So beautiful. I want to say, are these like foxtails? I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to guess the names of these as I go along, and then I'll correct myself. Yeah. So I just think these are so beautiful. They were obviously very little when they were planted, and they're finally making its way and showing out. I just think these are so pretty. And then we have the same over here. Look at this pink. Oops. Look at this pink one. So pretty. With the sun is just like bursting through this one right here. Okay, and then I want to say Jacques picked all of this stuff, and I think he also has these in his garden. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say this is like a popular one to have in garden beds or in gardens in general. And again, they were a lot smaller and they've just grown and everything. They've also planted, it's like I remember and I don't remember these, but these remind me of snow, like a little snow flower for the garden. Love how they fall and cascade over. And these are super beneficial for garden beds. This I planted, this is called Nastran, I think. I don't know, something like that. This is just one seed. Isn't that crazy? And here we go. I did harvest away to give to the neighbors. This is like a peppery plant and everything is edible. I haven't done it yet. I did meet someone who did and they loved it. But yeah, this is like a peppery plant. You can eat the flowers, the leaves, everything. So I need to look up some recipes and ways to process it and all of that. But yeah, I heard this thing can just keep growing and growing and growing. These marigolds are all from seed. They're Epic Gardening seeds, and they're just so beautiful. I have them pretty much, well, not everywhere, but almost. So during Christmas time, December, and even like November, October, these were just so full in bloom. And I had a red ribbon right here. It just looked like a garden bed wreath. thought it was just so pretty. I did plant a new French, one of those, nasturtium. I don't know. I know I'm butchering that name and you're probably laughing at me. So that same plant, but the French one. The French one is more peachy, orangey, I guess. So here it is right here. So I'm planning for it to fall and cascade down here. And I just watered this bed. But when these dry, here's the seeds. So later on, it's going to be 90 degrees. So it's probably the most opportune time to do this. But that's what I've been doing. I've been like throwing the seeds back in there. So hopefully we can just like recycle the seeds and always have marigolds. I don't know the name of this flower, but it produces really pretty white flowers. That one isn't open up yet. Here's another one. They're tight, but they'll just open up so pretty. This one was, ooh, a slug. I'm telling you, I did a video about slugs being an issue. So it's eaten that one, but yeah, the white flowers just open up. And then we have these, but these are strawberries. Again, chamomile. Again, with these yellowy orange, beautiful flowers. And then this fuchsia color one. Again. Another fuchsia. And this one I think is my favorite. Look how much it's grown and just fallen over, and then it drops like little snowflakes, snow down here. I just think it's so pretty. And then we have little marigolds. I think I might pull this one out. Still some life. Here's some more, you know, based off of sun. This one doesn't get a ton of sun. It gets the sunset, which looks so beautiful right here. That's about it. So as soon as these plants and the seeds get more mature and established, I'm gonna figure out, like in this little spot right here, maybe right here, of what to plant. Maybe I'll just buy some more. I think these are called Asylum. Is that what they're called? Maybe I'll get some more of these since they're so great. But yeah, that's about it.